I'm going to start recording right now. Looks like we might have a sell coming up shortly here. We will see. We gotta wait for a break of these TMA lines and a pullback to them. Or we may not get it because it's not the ideal situation. We really are kind of stuck in a range right here, making lower highs. As you can see, a high, well, you can't see clear over there, but there was a high that was higher, and then this is a lower high. Here we might even have a lower one. Okay, there, I just took the short. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign right off the bat. Oh well. Anyway, I took the short right here. As you can see, it jumped up a little bit, but it didn't get a real strong break of the TMA, so it wasn't ideal, but it did break them, and it pulled back up to these, and it stalled there pretty good. So that's where I sold. As you can see, we had a yellow. That means we're overbought. We were above here, we were overbought. We didn't get overbought on this one, and this orange was not, but we're kind of in a range. When you're in a range, that just doesn't always happen. And so I'm looking for a pullback down to around here, about 54 or so. Or if we hit, basically if we break 62, I exit with a small loss. And we just wait and see. See, we got news this morning, right around this time, and the news was actually good for the US dollar, and so I was actually expecting this trend to possibly change. As you can see on the 15-minute, our trend is up. It caused this to pull back to the 50 moving average on the 15-minute, but it bounced right off that. In fact, that's this trade I took right there earlier. I expected a small bounce, and then I actually thought this might continue down. Let's look real quick at the daily chart while we're at it. As you can see, this daily chart has just been going down and down and down. I was expecting this to make another jump down, but who knows? We'll see what happens there. Here, that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. Get this ticket back up. Wow, I'm only up a little bit. I thought I ended up there higher. Anyway, we're around 2 pips. I thought it'd be getting 4 or so by here. Guess not. But it's just a waiting game. You gotta have patience here. You don't want to get too stressed about it. Just no stress in your trading. You know that either you're gonna hit your profit or you're gonna hit your stop loss. Stop loss isn't a scary thing. It's just means the trade didn't work that time. Sometimes they don't work. You just never know. This is a fairly risky trade. Really, the 15-minute and the 5-minute, if anything, is saying up right now. And I took a sell, so I will get out pretty quick. If we're up 5 pips or so and it stalls, I like to have 6, but on counter trends I'll let it slip, I'll let it slide and take a little bit less, because you never know with these, you know, what's gonna happen. You know, it's amazing, I'm only up 3 pips on 01 to, now I'm up like none. Anyway, sometimes Owanda just doesn't follow everything what everybody else does. But we will wait and see. If it makes a nice move, it's got to follow. eventually. So we had overbought on two indicators basically, and we were at this Fibonacci level, which is a pretty good reversal point. And I'm just looking for 5 to 6 pips here, and I'll get out. That's not a real good sign. We've broken up above our TMAs. See, this is actually a continuation pattern we're getting here. If you can see, this 156 is up. Everything's up. It's broken the TMAs that came back to them. That's actually a continuation buy pattern right there. So that's not a great sign for our trade. However, it was overbought, and we're kind of in a range. It's not, there's no real strong trend here. You can see this 50 moving average is pretty much flat. And so because of that, I don't want to take a continuation trade, and I'm going to stick with my original trade, which was the short. At 3.4 pips here. Oh, back up to 1. Oh, it's jumping around a little bit. It doesn't know what it wants to do. But you just wait around and see what happens. You don't stress about it and think, oh, should I get out now with 2.3 pips, or that's fear or whatever affecting your trade. It's okay if we take a loss. Losses happen sometimes. So you just wait and see what happens. If we get up to 4, well, I want to get at least 5 pips out of it, It's strange that I'm not up a little bit more. I thought I got in right around 60. That should have been 4 pips there. Well, maybe I was around 4 at the time. If you take away spread, so 3, yeah, I was probably up 3 something. Yeah, we're up 3 now, or 2.9. I should be up more than that. That's weird. Anyway, we'll just hang on here and see what happens. Nothing you can do once you're in the trade. You just wait for your exit. Exit is positive at least 5 pips. Or our stop loss up here at 62. That's pretty much what we got to choose from. And we're at 4.3. See, that was, as far as this chart goes, that was where I would have gotten out at. But Owanda wasn't giving me the pips I wanted, so I was kind of hanging on a little bit more. Let's wait a minute. See if we can get it closer to 5. There we go, 4.5, 4.9, 5.4. I'm out. Okay, so I exited right there. With the way this is going, I think that's a pretty good exit. Well, obviously, I could have had some more. But you don't worry about that. I got my pips. Counter trend, kind of risky. Obviously right there would have been a better exit. Came right back down to the 50 moving average. But no worries. We made the money.